Okay, quick question before we start. Do you actually know why you're aging? Not the vague answer, time passes, cells wear out. I mean the real specific scientific reasons. Most people don't. And for most of human history, nobody did. It was just accepted as an unsolvable mystery. That changed. A group of scientists actually mapped it out, mechanism by mechanism, 12 of them. Not theories, things proven in labs meeting a strict test. Dial these up experimentally, aging speeds up. Dial them down, aging slows down. This list is the actual foundation behind nearly every longevity headline you've ever scrolled past. So let's actually go through it, and I promise some of these are going to surprise you. First group, damage that just piles up faster than your body can clean it out. Number one, and this is the one everyone's heard of but almost nobody understands correctly, genomic instability. Your DNA takes hits constantly from sunlight, toxins, even just normal cell division. Your body repairs most of it. But over decades, some damage slips through the cracks. This is a huge reason cancer risk climbs so sharply with age, its accumulated damage finally crossing a line. Number two is the one that sounds the most like science fiction, but it's completely real: telomere attrition. Think of telomeres like the plastic tips on shoelaces, but for your chromosomes. Every cell division shaves them down a little. Eventually they're too short, and the cell just stops. This is a big piece of why wounds heal slower as you age. Here's a weirder one. Number three, epigenetic alterations. This isn't damage to your DNA, it's damage to how your DNA gets read. Picture water damage to sheet music, not the notes themselves, just smudged instructions. Scientists can now measure this directly with something called an epigenetic clock. And here's the unsettling part: that number often doesn't match your actual birth certificate age at all. Number four, loss of proteostasis. Your cells constantly build and break down proteins in a tightly controlled loop. That quality control gets sloppy with age, and damaged proteins pile up instead of clearing out. This exact mechanism sits at the center of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and number five is genuinely one of the few on this entire list you can influence today: disabled autophagy. Autophagy literally means self-eating, your cell's cleanup crew. It slows down with age, but studies show something as simple as fasting can switch it back on. Okay, 5 down, 7 to go. If any of that felt heavy, stick with me. The next few explain a lot of things you've probably noticed about your own body but never had a name for. Second group, your body's response system's starting to misfire. Number 6, deregulated nutrient sensing. Your cells sense whether food's available and adjust accordingly. That calibration drifts with age, a big reason insulin resistance creeps up even in people who haven't changed their diet at all. Number 7, and this one explains something almost everyone feels: mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria are your cell's power plants. Aging ones make less energy and leak more damaging byproducts at the same time. This is a leading reason fatigue creeps in that has nothing to do with how much muscle you have. Number 8 is, honestly, the strangest one on this whole list: cellular senescence. Some cells don't die when they should. They just stop dividing and get stuck in a kind of zombie state, not functioning but not leaving either. And they actively pump out inflammatory signals that damage the healthy cells around them. This is one of the hottest drug targets in longevity science right now because clearing these zombie cells out has extended healthy lifespan in animal studies. Number 9, stem cell exhaustion. Stem cells are supposed to repair tissue your whole life. You simply have fewer working ones as you age, which is exactly why healing from an injury or surgery genuinely takes longer later in life. That's not in your head. 9 down, 3 left, and these last 3 are the ones tying everything else together. Number 10, altered intercellular communication. Your cells talk constantly through hormones and signals, keeping tissues coordinated. Aging throws that conversation out of sync. Number 11, you've probably heard this term without knowing what it actually meant: inflammaging. A low, constant background inflammation, not fighting any real infection, just quietly wearing down tissue for years. It's now linked to nearly every major age-related disease there is. And number 12, gut dysbiosis. The bacteria living in your gut shift as you age, and that shift ripples into inflammation and immune function through your entire body, not just digestion. Here's the part that actually matters most. None of these 12 work alone. Inflammation makes senescence worse. Mitochondrial dysfunction throws off nutrient sensing. Gut dysbiosis feeds straight back into inflammation. It's one connected web, not 12 separate switches. But that's also exactly where the real hope is. Instead of one vague, unbeatable thing called aging, scientists now have 12 specific measurable targets, and several already have active clinical trials. Out of all 12, which one hit you the hardest? Genuinely curious, tell me below.